易重 T16 Debugging Tutorial. First, put in the materials. Manually pass the material through the straightener until it reaches the bending outlet. Ensure smooth flow without any lag. Adjust the material limit and lock. Rotate the handwheel below the feeding rack. Adjust the height of the feeding tray. Ensure that the materials are kept on the same horizontal line. Moderate rotation adjustment straightener. Ensure its straightening function is fully utilized. Preparation work completed. The first step is to install software and driver. First, insert the encryption U-key and USB drive. Copy USB files to the computer desktop. Open the software installation package. Select the language and click OK. Select a disk other than the C drive as the installation path. According to the prompt, click Next to complete the installation. Open the compressed package of driver. Open the ADD20807 compressed file. Open the v5.2 driver folder. Select driver install to open the English system. Select a file with Chinese characters to open in the Chinese system. According to the prompt, click Next to complete the installation. Close the pop-up window. Copy ext and mat files. Right-click on the software icon and open the file location. Paste in the opened folder. Choose to replace files in the target. Open the software. Click on Language in the menu bar. You can choose to switch to other languages and texts. Software and driver installation completed. 2. Material parameters. Click Device. Materials. Built-in multiple board parameters for selection. This includes aluminum triangle, aluminum rectangle, aluminum flat, channelum, sidelight channelum. The number after the name is the material thickness. The name sub-option can choose different heights. Select the name of the material currently being processed. Slotting type is recommended to choose double side. Front swing. Select Calculate. Select the corresponding board width. Switch processing word type as needed. Switch the way of processing word face according to the actual situation. Modify carving machine knife diameter and other data on your own. Click Save. Close the window. Switch the current material category in the Material Options panel. Switch material height. Click Save Material. 3. Feed Adjustment. Click Device. Feed Adjustment. Click Start. Make a starting mark at the slot position according to the pop-up prompt. Click OK. Waiting for feeding to stop. Make an end marker. Click OK. Suggest removing the material and measuring the length between the marks. Click OK. Enter the length of the collected data. Click Confirm. Click OK. Close the window. Feed in materials. Perform calibration testing below. Check step in the feeding control panel and click Material Forward. Make a starting mar. Change the single step parameter to 2000 mm. Click Material Forward. Waiting for feeding to stop. Make an end marker. Measure the lengths between markers. If the length is not 2000 mm. Click 2. Feed adjustment inching. Change the feed length to 2000 mm. Change the actual peak length and click Calc. Please note that only one click is allowed for calculation. Click Save. Feed adjustment completed. 4. Adjusting the slotting home offset. Click Device, Work Params. Find the front home offset. Click Front Offset Test. Check if the milling cutter is perpendicular to the slotting plate. If it's not vertical, click No. Change the value of front home offset. Repeated testing until the milling cutter is perpendicular to the slotted plate. Click Yes. Click OK. Add 180 degrees to this value as the back home offset. Change the value. Click Save. Slotting home offset completed. 5. Depth arrival. Click Device, Work Params. Find depth arrival. Try not to change this parameter as much as possible, but you need to click on depth arrival test once. Click Yes. Click Save. Depth arrival completed. 6. Adjusting the bending home offset. Click Device, Work Params. Find the home offset in Swing Control. Click Test. Observe whether the position of the rotating bending knife is centered at the discharge port. If not centered, click No. Change the home offset value. Repeated testing until the position of the rotating curved blade is centered. Click Yes. Click OK. Click Save. Bending home offset debugging completed. 7. Adjusting the bending idle. Firstly, exit the material from the bending position. Click Device, Work Params. Find the positive idle. Click Test. Launch materials. Observe whether the right rotary blade is parallel to the discharge port. If not parallel, click No. Change the positive idle value. Repeatedly test until parallel. Click Yes. Click OK. Find the negative idle and click Test. Observe whether the left rotary blade is parallel to the discharge port. If not parallel, click No. Change the negative idle value. Repeatedly test until parallel. Click Yes. Click OK. Click Save. Bending idle debugging completed. 8. Adjusting the slotting trip and depth. Click Positive Test. Observe and determine if the slot is fully slotted. If incomplete, change the value of front slotting trip. The larger the value, the longer the trip. Repeated testing until the slot is fully opened. Change the back slotting trip to match the front. Click Save Material. Slotting trip debugging completed. Debugging the slotting depth below. Click Positive Test. Observe and judge whether the groove depth is appropriate. If not appropriate, change positive slot base value. The larger the value, the deeper the slot. Repeated testing until the groove depth is appropriate. Click Reverse Test. Observe the depth of the groove on the back. Change the reverse slot base value. Repeated testing until the depth is appropriate. Click Save Material. Debugging completed. 9. Adjusting the arc offset. Send the material out almost flush with the bending position. Click Device, Materials. Select the current board category. Change the minimum radius of extrusion to 20 mm. Click Save Data. Close the window. Click Device, Bend Knife Calibration. Right-click on the workspace, Outer Pick, pick up the internal graphic of Beating Plus. Right-click on the workspace, Confirm Pick. Click the green button to start processing. Waiting for processing to be completed. Observe if the length of the front and rear sections is consistent. If the tail section is long, prove that the bending position is offset forward. Click Device, Work Params. Change the bead arc offset value. The smaller the value, the further back the bending position. Click Save. Repeatedly test until the length of the front and rear sections is consistent. Debugging the X-arc offset below. Right-click on the workspace, Clear Pick. Right-click, Outer Pick. Pick up the external shape. Right-click, Confirm Pick. Start processing. Waiting for processing to be completed. Observe if the length of the front and rear sections is consistent. If the front section is longer, prove that the bending position is offset backwards. Click Device, Work Params. Change the X-arc offset value. The larger the value, the more forward the bending position. Click Save. Repeatedly test until the length of the front and rear sections is consistent. Finally, change the modified mean radius of extrusion back to 25 mm. Click Save Data. Arc offset debugging completed. 10. Bend Knife Calibration. Click Device, Bending Knife Calibration. Pop-up prompt shows that there is an illegal slot in the design drawing. Click OK, you can ignore it. Alternatively, click View, Show VG Error, uncheck this option. Send the material out almost flush with the bending position. Right-click on the workspace, Outer Pick. Pick the external graphic of Beating Plus. Note, if debugging an aluminum flat plate, this step requires picking up the internal graphics. Right-click, Confirm Pick, Stop Processing. Waiting for processing to be completed. Observe and compare the curvature. If it is inconsistent with the graphic, click on the General Control to switch panels. Change the value of positive Beating Plus. The larger the value, the greater the arc force, and the smaller the value, the smaller the arc force. Repeatedly test until the curvature matches the shape. Right-click, Clear Pick. Right-click, Inner Pick. Pick Shape. Right-click, Confirm Pick. Start processing. Waiting for processing to be completed. Observe and compare the curvature. If it is inconsistent with the graphic, change the negative Beating Plus value in the same way. Repeatedly test until the curvature matches the shape. Beating adjustment completed. Adjust the extruding plus below. Right-click, Clear Pick. Right-click, Outer Pick. Pick Extruding Plus graphic. Right-click, Confirm Pick. Start processing. Observe and compare the curvature. If it does not match the shape, change the value of positive extruding plus. The larger the value, the greater the arc squeezing force, and the smaller the value, the smaller the arc squeezing force. Repeatedly test until the curvature matches the shape. Right-click, Clear Peak. Right-click, Inner Peak. Peak Graphic. Right-click, Confirm Peak. Start processing. Observe and compare the curvature. If it is inconsistent with the graphic, change the negative extruding plus value in the same way. Repeatedly test until the curvature matches the shape. Click Save Material. Bending knife calibration completed. 11. Conventional processing flow. Send the material out almost flush with the bending position. Right-click on Workspace. Open. Select Machining File. Open. Right-click. Outer Selection. Slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out of the graphic. When picking up shapes, double-click the slot point position to select all shapes. You can continuously select other graphics, or right-click on the workspace, Inner Peak. Pick Graphic Character Center. Right-click, Confirm Peak, Start Processing. When prompted, please break the path of 1. The processing of the character frame has been completed. Break it. Click OK. Resume processing. When prompted, finish processing. All selected graphics have been processed. Click OK. The tutorial is over. Thank you for watching.